Girl channel. Welcome everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel. My channel is about me inspiring you mamas out there to get up and get in your kitchen and just do stuff, guys, by keeping everything on a budget. I'm showing you how you can cook and so forth on a tight budget. Even if you have little peeny stuff, you can stretch it and still make meals for your family. Okay guys, so welcome to my channel. For all of my subbies, oh, welcome back. Hope you guys enjoy every content that's coming. Okay, with that being said, yes guys, I'm doing two videos. One is already I finished filming the other one, and I'm about to film this one, which you are about to see. So in this one is me cooking, guys. Now guys, I have in my video that I uploaded last, I have mentioned in that video that I changed my menu plan and so forth. So how I cook now is I cook a meal and let that meal last me 3 days in the week. So today is Sunday, so wherever I cook today is gonna last me for today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. Wednesday now, which is Lonely Wednesday because there's 7 days in a week, will be a meatless day, and in that day I will do something meatless. Either the kids will prepare something for themselves, but I have a list of options that they could prepare, but that day is going to be a meatless day and a free day for me cooking. Basically, that is the honest truth. So I prefer that day I write what they are allowed to use and so forth, and they fix something for them, and I don't have to worry about cooking on that day. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, now I will come in the kitchen on Thursday and I will do something, and that will go forward until Saturday, and then it repeats again the Sunday and so forth. So I have my menu up there. I will show you guys that in a separate video, because that is a whole nother video of how I lay out and how everything is and so forth, so the kids know what they'll be having for breakfast, what they'll be having for lunch, and what they'll be having for dinner, and so forth and so forth. And this way I only go in the supermarket and I shop for what I plan on cooking and what I plan on day, guys. Now guys, it saves you a lot of money. It really does save you a lot of money, because sometimes you just go in the supermarket and write down certain stuff that you're buying, and then when you go home you're wondering where you're gonna cook. So the best thing for you to do is to sit down and menu plan, either for the week, for the month, whatever. So for me, I plan a whole month. So it's 4 weeks in a month, so every single week I do something different every single week. So that's how I plan, and all the ingredients that I know I have to get, that's the only thing. For the dishes is what I am shopping for. Now guys, I know some families, they won't want to eat the same thing every day, because I cook in one dish for 3 days. In my home, we don't mind, especially when I do pies and that kind of stuff like what I'm about to do now. My children don't mind at all. So pick dishes, if you're gonna do it like this, that you know your family really love and they would enjoy without complaining. Okay, so that is what I am doing. Sometimes I might do like a 2 dish and then break it up between the 3 days or so forth, but for most times it's just gonna be one dish I cook in, one particular dish, and stretch it for the 3 days. The food keeps in the fridge, guys. I went to the $3 store and I buy a whole ton of containers, and it keeps in the bottom of your fridge very well. You could keep food in the bottom of your fridge up to 4 to 5 days, but I prefer to keep it 3 days, so that is why I'm doing it this way. Okay guys, so without further ado, let me get into the video. I know this girl don't like too much of cha. Okay guys, so in this video too, I'm gonna actually break it down a bit. So I'm gonna show you, I know in videos I don't just cook and go, so most people just be like, yeah guys, I ain't no expert with measuring. When I learned to cook, I said this in so many of my videos, when I did learn to cook, I am a visual learner. So that's how I learned. When I started cooking for myself, all I did was memorize where I see auntie and granny do, and I just put my own twist sometimes to it. And so for when you're cooking, you gotta flavor the food slowly. Don't throw everything one time in the pot, because even if you're doing recipes, guys, you're following recipes, sometimes recipes don't even come out this way that the body that print the recipe actually did it. Okay, so me and measurement just guys, go in the kitchen. For most of you mamas, I know you know how to cook, so go in your kitchen and whip up things, guys. Just play with the ingredients, play with the food. I am just here to inspire you guys, to show you how I do things and to show you that you too can do it. Okay, if I can do it, you can do it, because your girl on a tight budget. So yeah, when I tell you tight, especially in this COVID time, I tell you it tight. But I still got to feed my family, and I'm a family of 5 people. Okay, so 2 adults and 3 children, and they are teens, they eat a lot. So alright guys, the first thing I am going to do is my macaroni pie. Okay, so I'm going to actually show you the ingredients of what I put in my macaroni pie, and then guys, the video will be sped up a little bit when I'm actually mixing up everything, so the video won't be too long. Okay, so I already went forward and I cooked my macaroni. So this is the macaroni I cooked. It's the long spaghetti macaroni, but the fatter kind. I did 2 bags of those, guys. So I already had them cooked and draining in the sink in the kitchen. So I used 2 of that, and I'm using 1 medium onion that I am going to actually grate in the bowl here. I'm gonna put some mustard, some ketchup. In my container here I have all chicken seasoning. We're gonna put some Goya, we're gonna do some parsley, and we're gonna do some paprika. Now guys, if you don't have all of these ingredients, you still can do a macaroni pie. Okay, and obviously we're gonna put some cheese in here, guys, and also I'm gonna put some sweet pepper that I'm gonna grate also in here. If you don't have these things, guys, you still can do a pie with just flavoring it with onion, this, some ketchup and paprika. You don't have to put the rest things, but I have them, so I like to flavor my pie, so that's what I am doing. Okay, I'm doing strew lamb today, and I'm going to do some rice and dry peas. Okay, well, it's actually pigeon peas. I already cook my peas earlier, so because those peas just take a little while to cook, so I already cooked them. So what I'm gonna do now is just put water in here, let it boil, and then add my rice to it.
A few moments later.
The peas that I already cooked earlier, I'm just gonna add it to the water and just let the water come to a boil, and then I will wash in my rice.
It's just another doorway to open up and see what kind of lifeline will be waiting there for me. I need to bury all these fears and let them fade away. I'm not scared, I'm prepared to find myself again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I wanna burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I'm still healing. I won't rest, I won't give up, I'm still healing. I fight the pain that I once let kill my vibe. I fear the day that I lose the chance to fight. So I stand up tall, ready to face it all again, and I will not fall, I won't lose again. I wanna fly over mountains, I wanna reach the end, I'll rise up from the ashes, I won't burn again. I'll find my way through the bitterness I'm feeling. I won't rest,
I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. Carl Jung. The sad reality of most human beings is just that. Most people do believe they are what happened to them. Most people equate self-worth with their past, with their achievements, with how other people view them. But we are none of those things. We are, as Jung puts it, who we choose to become. We are always one decision away from a completely different life. What happens to us is never a choice, but how we choose to feel about what happens is always our choice. How we choose to respond to life circumstances is a choice. Who we decide to be in every moment, including adversities, will determine the quality of our life. Leave your past behind and decide today, now, who you will be from this moment forward. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Carl Jung. Why do bad things keep happening to me, some say? Why do the same negative kind of people keep appearing in my life? The unconscious, or rather subconscious, controls almost all human behavior. It has been said that almost all brain activity happens on a subconscious level. The problem is, most people do not understand this basic principle, and therefore are running their life on autopilot, repeating the same reactions and responses, and often repeating the same problems over and over again in a figure-8 loop. Einstein said, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result." Until you change the reactions, responses, and actions you've conditioned into yourself unconsciously, you won't see different outcomes in your life. Until you learn why you are acting in a certain way, you'll never be able to act better. Until we learn why we feel a certain way on a consistent basis, we will not be able to consistently feel better in any way. You need to step back and examine your life. Examine you. What feelings, behaviors, habits, and actions are running on autopilot? What can you bring forward to the light, into your consciousness, into your presence? If you can manage that, you can start changing those habits consciously. With repetition, you can reprogram these new habits, feelings, and behaviors into your new subconscious program. Better habits, better reactions, better outcomes. As far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. Even a happy life cannot be without a measure of darkness. And the word happy would lose its meaning if it were not balanced by sadness. It is far better to take things as they come along with patience and equity.